Good morning, but this is the day that the Lord has made, and let us rejoice and be glad in it. Thank you for tuning in on this December the 4th, 2022. Man, I got a message for you, a word from the wise man Solomon. This is Proverbs chapter 10, verses 14 through um, 17. I'm going to stop right there, verse 14 to 17. All right. It says, the wise people treasure knowledge, but the babbling of a fool invites disaster. The babbling of a fool invites disaster. Wise people treasure knowledge. Why do wise people treasure knowledge? That's a good question. That wise people, just like the three wise men, we getting ready. People getting ready to celebrate that pagan holiday called Christmas, and they use these three wise men who saw the star from the east, um, and they come and worship a baby called Jesus. These are wise men. How they get wise? How these three men get wise? Because the Bible says the beginning of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Hear me now. When you seek God, you are seeking wisdom itself, because he's wise all by himself. He made you and me from his own image and in his likeness. So when you seek wisdom, when you seek understanding, you're seeking God. Okay? Verse 15. The wealth of the rich is their fortress. The poverty of the poor is their destruction. What is wealth? People say wealth is having things, but I beg the difference. Wealth is having spiritual things that is in your spiritual bank account. If you want money, the Bible tells us in Luke chapter 6, verse 33, seek first the kingdom and its righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Seek first the kingdom and its righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Why this important? If you want stuff to follow you, you seek God first, and he'll take care of you. Now, verse 16, the earning of the godly enhance their lives. The earning of the godly enhance their lives. The earnings, profit of the godly enhance their lives. But evil people squander their money on sin. Evil people squander their money on sin. Evil folks, they squander their money, spend all their money trying to enjoy themselves, trying to have parties, kick it, have fun, have sex, go to clubs. They squander their money on evil. They squander their money in a way of having fun, they think. They're not having fun, they're having hangovers. Now watch this. Verse 17, I'm going to stop right here. It says, the people who accept discipline, are on the path to life. But those who ignore correction will go astray. People that accept discipline is on the path to life. People that accept discipline. And I always say there's a narrow road that leads to life, and few will find it. And Jesus talked about that. Narrow is the way for the disciplined person in life. A loose person is on the broad way of life. They on it's many on that road. Narrow is the road that leads to life. Broad is the way that leads to destruction. Broad way. People like broad way. They like to have fun. They like to kick it. They like to drink and chase women. But their end is destruction, the Bible says. I pray that you receive this message today. I just wanted to share a little bit of Proverbs, the wisdom of life that comes from King Solomon. Letting us know that if we live a disciplined life, we are on the path to life. God bless you. You have a good week.